You're listening to Support Creative Souls podcast, highlighting and supporting inspiring creatives, plus a few shoe stories to help kick up your innovative journey. Hosted by me, Stefani Vara.
Welcome everybody, we're back, Support Creative Souls. I'm so excited. We're again in our new home. We co-work here in Houston, Texas, and we're just feeling more and more at home here, and we're loving it. Our guests are loving it. So without further ado, let me introduce you to our new guest. This is Katia Lessaa, and Katia is going to be talking to us about her shirt company and being a designer. And without further ado, let her talk about it. She's probably better at it. Go ahead.
Hello everybody. First of all, thank you very much for the invitation. This is fabulous.
Yes,
I think it's wonderful. We work together at these spaces. I think it's the way to go nowadays.
Yeah, it really is.
So yes, this is fantastic. So Katia Lessaa, I am an interior designer by trade, turned into event designer, and now we have a t-shirt company that we started designing. It is called Lepiki, and we started Lepiki.
Okay.
So Lepiki stands for, my last name is being Lessaa. My business partner Yada wet me Pitties. So her last name is Pitties. So came for Katia and I for Yada. So we wanted a conglomeration of our names.
Yeah, you guys really sat down and thought about that one. And we're like, well,
we didn't play.
Hey, that's what you call creative at its best, right? You can combine two names and create an amazing name. You are to a point a great creative.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit about what you do. What was your first creative job venture? As I can see, you carry many different things.
Yes. So as I said, I'm an interior designer. I was always, decorating homes and my own and friends. And then at a point in time, somebody said, maybe you ought to do this for a living. So I'm like, well, okay, I'll do that.
Isn't that crazy? Nobody ever told me that I should do music for a living. It was just something that I went out and did. But I always loved to do it. And that's what you love to do.
Yes.
Not even having to considering it work. It's just something that you enjoy doing,
Exactly. I felt like I was stealing from people. I'm like, really, that you're going to pay me to do this? Because I could walk into a space and see it already, on my head.
And you just have that vision.
Exactly. But I need to be creating at all times.
Yeah.
To me, creative is my happy place.
Yeah.
So anything that has to do with making ugly, so to speak, because I don't believe there's such a thing as an ugly thing.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that are overseen. You can make anything beautiful.
Oh,
Yes.
I love that.
So from interior design, I had my own company, and then I started evolving, and then I went into event design, which is the same concept.
Right.
So, it's everything about textures and colors and proportions, and fashion is the same way.
Right, and that's also, little people, not everyone knows that I used to do organizing for different clients, and it's almost like therapeutic for people. And I became people would start telling me their lives and their stories, and it was just like, you don't realize that you're actually helping and also creating. So, and I know with event spacing, did you do weddings and things like that?
Yes.
So,
as a matter of fact, I still do. I have some very special clients that I cannot tell them no. So, so we do huge events.
I had one lady who continued to call me, and I had to finally say I'm actually retired on that aspect of my creative world. I had to lay that one, organizer chick it was called, had to lay that one to rest. Even though that was the same thing for you when you said that you would just look at a room and be like, I know what to do. Well, I would look at clutter and be like, woo, I got it all taken care of. Now, I'll still do my sisters and people's for free.
Yes.
The family. But nobody else. No more clients. Right. So, travel is really important to you. You have a blog. Why is it so important? Do you get your inspiration from travel?
My God, absolutely. Yeah. Traveling, a lot of people say it's a luxury item, so to speak. I don't see it like that.
Right.
Luxury, I mean, traveling is education.
Yes.
It is embracing other cultures. You know, it's teaching yourself how to respect and how to learn about, you know, how everybody else live. And, oh my gosh, talk about inspiration. You know, I can just look at a tree, a different tree somewhere in Europe. Oh my gosh, that would look fabulous as a necklace. You know?
Don't take a creative outside. Creating everything, you know. And you know, my fiance is always just like, stop, relax, let's just sit down. I'm like, you can't. Like, I have to take a picture of everything. Like, I see all different things all the time, and he's just like, can't you just sit down and relax?
No,
I'm like, no,
but this is relaxing.
Yeah.
I mean, when the mind travels, when the imagination, you know, just goes wild, literally, you can build so many beautiful things.
Yeah.
And then when you create something beautiful, to me, beauty is a gift to others. So when you give them something beautiful, you're telling them, this is my way of loving you, of respecting you. So, I mean, traveling, it is so important. People can travel inexpensively. They just need to know how to plan it.
And so that's my other question was like, you seem to see beauty in everything, and a lot of your quotes. Is that is that intentional, or is that just something that flows through your heart? You know.
Well, actually, it has a little bit of story. I always felt all my life as an ugly duckling, you know, growing up. You know, I have a beautiful sister, and my brothers, I thought they were always handsome, and they were always picking on me. Oh, Katia's not as pretty as everybody else. So I grew up like, you're right, especially the brothers.
My other sisters are not as beautiful as me, and it's just, we've been through that issue. Sorry, Diana, sorry, Anita, but like, you know, I can't
exactly. So it took me a long time to find my beauty. Yeah. And I mean, all the things that they told me that didn't fit with it, now it's like, it is fantastic. I can look at myself in the mirror every day and say, oh, you look good today. What brings us back to that, the first t-shirt that we designed, it was feeling unapologetically gorgeous. And I'm like, I have to tell nobody.
And let me just tell you, you are unapologetically gorgeous. And it just, you know, like, your words are beautiful. So that just brings a whole light around you that I'm sure people are just like, you are beautiful. Everything you say is beautiful. It's like, so what, let's talk about your t-shirt.
Yes.
So what makes it different, and what was the, you know, inspiration, again, for creating this line?
Exactly. Once again, the t-shirts, we wanted not to just sell a t-shirt.
Yeah.
We wanted to sell an idea.
Yes.
We wanted to sell confidence, so to speak, to women out there that do not have the nerve to go out and say, oh my gosh, I feel gorgeous today. Yeah. I'm like, if you do feel like that, why not wear it on a t-shirt?
Yes.
So Lepiki comes behind with this message that all women are beautiful, shape, size, that does not matter. You just have to learn how to play with what you have.
Own your confidence.
Exactly, you know your figure, know what makes, you know, what looks good on you.
And I love that because it's creating with purpose. Instead of just saying, I'm going to put some sayings on a t-shirt and hope somebody buys it. It's like, there is purpose behind creativity, and I've learned that this year. It's like, when you put your heart into your creative ventures, that is success in itself. And knowing that you can sell one of your ideas, because there's so much more purpose to this shirt than just being a regular, you know, something that you see at the store, you know, like there's a message.
So absolutely. That's what we were adamant about making Lepiki. It seems like when, you know, all the women that we photographed, they got photographs. They're collaborators, you know, we invite them and they are thrilled because they feel so special and important, and a lot of them will tell us, oh no, but I am not model material. I said, you are our model material. We so want you. And then when they see it's for some reason, it's like the magic t-shirt, they put it on and they
Glow.
feel it. Yes. They glow. I mean,
so everyone needs to go out and buy one of those shirts.
It wasn't
If you're not feeling like you're glowing every day, this is the special t-shirt, and you should have 100 million cells from this viewing to feel one every day. I'm going to get one.
The magic wand.
And, you know, so I wanted to say the whole women empowerment movement has this boosted sales, or have you felt like this has just been the great time for these shirts as well, as far as marketing, or have you not really latched onto that? It's more about beauty instead of, or women power, you know?
Well, the women empowerment, we don't believe it is a wave. I think not even a movement. I think it's the new way of the new lifestyle for women. And when we say women empower, it's not just going out there and saying, I can and I'm better. No, the true empowerment to us is owning whom you are. It's just being happy about with what you have, with what you are doing. You should not do what others tell you to do, or wear what others tell you to do. And that's something else that we pull it off. Another idea behind the t-shirt is like, oh, but it's just a t-shirt, you know, and they immediately think t-shirt and we're going to pair it up with jeans. No. We are going to show you. And then once again, is making people, or especially women in this case, feel creative. You know, going in, you know, back in their closets, shopping in their own closets,
really
bringing out, and going. So this empowerment that you have the freedom, and when we say freedom, is freedom of thinking, of doing. You know, it's priceless.
Such a great message, and I also love, like, I looked at the site and everything, and it's very culturally diverse. So for, you know, women of color and, you know, looking at sites, and not only are you, you know, diverse, but you have such a powerful message for women to really stand tall and be confident with purpose. And we really do love that.
Thank you.
So what are, what are some of the challenges that you've had starting this company as, you know, as a female, as a startup? Has it been hard to know? I know a lot of creatives struggle with the business aspect. I mean, I do too. I tend to like want to do 500 million things, and I have really got to, you know, the business part about it is, you know, where I struggle, and I'll admit that, you know.
Yes, and that's it. And that's where Yada and I were such great partners. You know, she's the business mind, you know, and I'll take care of the creative and you know, the people.
And that's good advice, is to, you know, team up with those people who one is a business person and one is a creative, because it really makes a great team, because they tend to stick to what really needs to happen behind the scenes, and you can keep creating what you love to do.
Yes, absolutely. Well, of course, when you're building a business, finances is top right there. But once again, you can build a business with very little money, as long as you have a lot of creativity, and you're not.
Good advice.
And we decided that we were not going to be afraid of hearing no. You know, we have campaigns going on to where, I mean, we send thousands of invitations. You know, very high-end influencers, and we've heard yeses and we've heard nos. And I said, we have more to lose by not asking than by asking.
That is so key.
So,
just to pick up the phone and really push yourself out there, because
everybody was there.
People are very afraid of no.
And
you know, I was once there before, and you really, you know, have to get this shirt and feel your glow and confidence, and you won't be afraid of a no.
And we're going to hire you as a
glow on. So let's talk about, since you do travel, I love traveling. The shoes I have on today are not my favorite traveling shoes, but what are your favorite traveling shoes? Oh my God, excuse me.
No.
She's definitely TSA approved, but she's not taking off those shoes.
No, so I do have these, I like platform shoes, and I have some clogs from Brazil, you know, I'm from Brazil.
Okay.
So, and they are very easy to put on, you know, it's like, yes, so when you're going through security, I do have to take, because of my age, sometimes they tell me, oh no, you don't need to take your shoes off.
Because you're so young.
Yeah, exactly.
But these shoes here are beautiful. I'm going to do my shoe kick of the day. I'm actually wearing, some little gold booties. Yeah, I'm sparkling, guys. It's fall. I'm really into the booties and shimmer. Okay, whatever I can put with that, it's going. But we love these red. I love the red. I love the bows. And so our last question is, what would you tell a young creative who is currently where you were 5 years ago?
Ooh, wow. First of all, I would like to say we, because, you know, because of my business partner.
Yes.
We truly believe in following the signs. When things are lined up, they happen.
Yeah.
If you're authentic about what you're doing, about a true passion, and all you have to do is watch for those signs, because they come.
Ooh, that gave me
they come. Yeah. They show themselves to you, and then you start putting the dots together. Yeah. It flows. If it doesn't flow, take a step back. Yeah. Because it will happen. It is that easy. But the most important is being authentic. If you're doing something where the passion is not there, you're not going to put all of your love, all of that, go get it, you know, effort into it. So that's it.
That is really some great advice, and I feel that in my heart, just because I went with that, you know, I took those steps, and I went, and I feel like I'm in my purpose and what I'm doing now. I've become more authentic in what I love, and so it really means a lot to me. But you've had some great advice, great quotes, great advice. Can we just say, I love your jacket as well. It's a feathered jacket at the bottom here, and it's beautiful. So please give us a kick into your social media. Where can we find you, and where can we purchase this shirt?
Yes, so Lepiki, we're under Lepiki on Instagram. Facebook, you find us as Lepiki as well. You can find us through Face and Chardonnay and Yada Wet Pitties. The t-shirts are, we have them on our online store. They all sell at Ethical Brands.
Ethical Brands?
Yes, and then at Collectivo, which is a boutique in the River Oaks district.
Oh, nice. So good for you guys. If you're in Houston, you don't have to get online. You can go to the store, which is always great too.
Yes.
We want to thank you guys so much for joining us today on Support Creative Souls, and we want to thank our sponsors, We Co-Work. It's a workplace of experience, which we are actually experiencing this workplace, and it's really awesome. So our new home. I also want to thank our other two sponsors, which is, of course, Comida Calientes also. Go purchase your bottle today. And Fragrances of Wine. You are online, get your scent, find your scent. And that is all, people. You can find me on Instagram at Support Creative Souls, on Facebook at Support Creative Souls, and on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for
you're very kind. Thank
Besos.
you.
Obrigada.
De nada.
That's all for Support Creative Souls podcast. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for next time, and make sure and follow us on social media at Support Creative Souls.